Hello and welcome. So this is going to be the first video in a series that I want to create all around like a haul alternative, where every couple of months I'm going to sit down and share with you all the new things I'm bringing into my life, as well as all the old things that I'm ready to let go of to make space for the new. And this is in hopes of starting a dialogue around maintaining a simple or minimal life, because I myself have experienced where I declutter and I do a really good job of minimizing things down, but then over 3 or 4 months time I will have collected or accumulated things. And it's not because I've gone out and gone shopping, because I don't really have a problem with that. It's more that things just end up coming to me through different channels, and then I end up accumulating more. And then when it comes to me moving house or moving country, I realize like, oh wow, I've actually kind of gone backwards and I didn't even realize I was going backwards. So this is going to be a series, and I really want to hear your experiences, because I'm sure many people can relate to that experience of minimizing things down and then ending up with somehow accumulating a lot more than they thought they did. So I'm going to start with sharing with you all the new things that I have brought into my life over the last, I think, 4.5 months, I would say. So I don't know, I have no particular order of doing this, but I'll just jump straight in. So the first thing I have is actually this empty spice container I got from my house, and then I made my own form of dried shampoo just from ingredients that we have in the house. But this is a free thing, but it is a new item that now lives in my room that I use. So that's one thing. I also have brought in 6, I don't know if you can see these, 6 little binder clips, because I'm doing the cash clip system for my next spending challenge over the coming year. I have a women's multivitamin that I got from my medical office, so that I just have a bit of extra vitamins to help myself with energy. I have Thyre's rose water like toner, and I didn't buy this. Actually, my friend was leaving the country and it was the wrong size to take on the plane with her, and she couldn't fit in her big bag, so she gave it to me, and I have been using it and really liking it because it smells really nice. I also got this chicory bitters that came from my medical office where I am staying as well, because I am trying to fight my sugar addiction and I'm using this to help me do that. I also have 2 Weleda baby products. So one is like a face cream one that I use as my own face cream, and then one is like Weather Protect one that I actually use as a lip balm, and these both expired in the co-op where I work, so I just took them home and thought I could actually use them and use them for myself instead of just throwing them away because they have expired. The one thing that I actually ordered in from where I work is this pillow mist stuff, just to help me sleep and to freshen up my pillow. I really wanted to try it because it's from Oracacia, and that's one of the brands that I really like. Another thing that I have picked up is actually these little reusable pad things. Now these are actually for women who are breastfeeding, and they put them on their nipple so when they leak from the milk it doesn't ruin their clothing. And these are all organic cotton, but I actually picked them up so that I could use them for my face when washing my face, as a reusable like cotton pads, I guess. I then have several essential oils that I've collected over the last 4 months. So I have a frankincense one, and these all are for like my diffuser because I really like that. I have a tea tree one. I have a sweet orange one that I like to use for cleaning. I have a lavender because I'm replacing my old lavender essential oil that ran out, and then a eucalyptus oil as well. So those I have accumulated, and I've used essential oils quite a lot, so they're quite handy. Now, when I was in Australia, my mum actually bought me this. It's like a sponge, a vegetable sponge that I also use to cleanse my face. So that is something that's new in my life. And then the house that I'm living in, one of the people I live with was telling me about this like flosser and how good it is. So he actually picked me up one, and this is another new item that is in my life. And it is a little bit wasteful because of the plastic heads, but it is a lot, I don't know, it's a lot better at flossing, and I really need to work on that for myself. So I did want to give it a try. I also got this sage lavender deodorant that I've started to use, but I'm also trying to use up another one. but it comes in a little glass jar and it smells really nice. And then with that as well, my friend was using it as well, and then she left, but she gave me the empty container, and I thought I could reuse the container in some way, so I have 2 of those. I have this toothbrush that we got in the place where I work, and I wanted to try it out, but I actually don't like it because it's way too hard on my teeth. And so then I also got this recycled plastic child's toothbrush, because I am using my radius one that I've shared in other videos, but I really needed a small head so I can get to the back of my teeth and clean my wisdom teeth, because that's where my problem is at the moment. So I picked up this one in hopes of being able to use this, and I might try and see if I can, if my partner will use this, because I don't really like this toothbrush. So that's 2 things I have. Another thing I got was this comb that I picked up when I was in Australia. My mum actually bought this for me, but I really wanted a comb, and this is a bamboo one, so it can be compostable when it breaks or when I no longer use it. I found this free vase which I use to put flowers in my room, and I think it's really sweet and really simple, but I got that. And then I got a 2018 planner, but it's actually like the school year one, so it goes from September all the way to next year. And yeah, I'm replacing my old one with the new one. And for me, it's really important to just have an actual planner to write down and not do it on my phone. I would do it on my phone because it's more waste free, but it just doesn't work for me. I have to have a physical planner. And then the 3 books I've picked up in the last couple of months are here. So we have Goodbye Things, Making Space, and The Minimalists. And yeah, obviously the theme is all around minimalism, and I know it's ironic that I have 3 books on simplifying, but yeah, they're really nice reads, so I enjoy them. And I will probably give them to someone else when I have finished with them. So the next couple of things, maybe I'll do this first, is not this bag, but inside this bag I have these reusable menstrual pads, and they're from Hannah Pad, and I picked them up because I really want to see what is the difference between these and the Thinx underwear that I have been using. And these are organic cotton, so I want to try them out and see what the differences is. And my mum bought them for me when I was in Australia with her. We went to this shop in Brisbane which was all like a zero waste shop, and we found lots of really good things like this. So then also I have picked up this weekly planner thing where you can kind of write down all the things you need to do for the week, and I got that when I got my planner, so I find that really helpful for work and for my studies. I then brought this little book that someone actually gave me years and years ago when I was back in Australia, but I left it there, and then I found it when I went back home, and I brought this back here, so I thought that I could actually use it to take notes, or I don't know, write video ideas in or something like that. And then my friend gave me a notebook that she didn't take with her when she left the country as well, so I have this. And then I have a few items of clothing. So we have a free thrift store where I am staying in my community, so I got this really long maxi dress at the very end of summer. It would have been helpful to have it at the beginning of summer, but it's really beautiful and I love to wear it, and it's really nice and cool. I then have this top, which I actually borrowed from a friend, but then I left Australia and I never gave it back to her. So I'm going to hold on to it, and then maybe when I go back to Australia I will remember to return it. So I have that, and then I also have this top that I'm wearing that a friend, no, I got that from the thrift shop. I didn't get that from a friend. And then I have a nice long skirt as well that I also picked up from the thrift shop. And then I have 2 tops. So I have this one that was actually my mum's that she gave to me when I went back to Australia, and then this one was one of my friend's tops, and she also gave that to me when I was in Australia. So those were the 2 tops that I have picked up. And then I got one other thing that I ordered the other day in the cult where I work, which is these, it's called a stasher bag, and it's a reusable kind of Ziploc bag thing that I want to try out and see if it's worth ordering them in to the place where I work, see if people might actually be able to use these. So I ordered that in just to try it out. And yeah, they're all the new things I've brought into my life over the last couple of months. And now sorry, I'm just gonna stretch over. Now I'll share with you all the things that I am passing along. So I don't have everything here that I have gotten rid of over the last 4 months because I moved house 3 times in the last 4 months, and so each time I moved I obviously downsized things down more and got rid of some more things. So this is just the most recent stuff that I put in my donation pile. So I got this bee costume from the thrift store, but I don't actually think I'm gonna be a bee for Halloween, so I'm gonna return that. I also got this toothbrush from the place where I work, and I was gonna try it out to see what it's like, but I just don't want to try another toothbrush because I feel like I've gone through so many over the last couple of months trying to figure out one that works, so I'm just gonna return that. Someone gave me their old blazer, which is a really lovely wool one. However, the shoulder pads on this thing is ridiculous, and so I just don't think I can wear it, and I already have one that's similar, so I'm gonna donate that to the thrift store. This was also from the place where I work, and it was just expired, this arnica cream, but I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to try and give it to someone who can use it. It was the same with this toothpaste, and these little flosser sticks were from the place where I work, and I usually like to try things out so then I can talk to people about it and recommend them, but I just don't want to, or I can't be bothered, and I just don't feel the need to, so I'm just going to return these. But this company, Pearl Bar, is quite interesting because these are all biodegradable floss sticks, and I thought that was quite interesting, so I'm going to return those. This is another thing of floss that I just haven't used that I'm going to give to someone, and then a geranium essential oil, which I really don't like the smell of, so I'm going to try and give that to someone as well. I got this little stationery kit from a friend, and I just haven't really used it, so I'm going to see if I can give it to someone who will use it. And I picked up this dress from the thrift shop, but it doesn't really fit me, so I'm going to return that and give it back to the thrift shop. Same with this one, and same with this one. They're ones that I thought maybe I could wear, but yeah, I have a really red one here as well, but I just don't really like them that much, so I'm going to take them back to the thrift shop and then see if someone else will use them. I have this top, which is actually mine, that I'm going to donate because I just don't really wear it that often anymore. And then I have 2 empty bottles, which I'm gonna I think I'm gonna recycle this one, but see if someone else can reuse this one. I don't know, I hate throwing away little things like this because I feel like you can totally reuse them and make something, but I have so many that I just feel ridiculous when I always hold on to them. And then I have a spare pair of tweezers, which I'm sure someone will want or will find useful. So that is my first video. It was kind of unbalanced to the things that I'm bringing into my life to the things that I'm letting go of in my life, but like I said, I don't have everything that I've let go of, and I let go of a lot of clothing and a bunch of other things. Oh, I forgot about 2 new things. So I also have this yoga mat that my friend left behind, which I have been using to practice yoga and do some stretches with, and then my mum got me a Thermo-Rest mattress for helping me to sleep on the floor in the winter so I don't get freezing cold. So there are another 2 things that I forgot that I brought into my life. So yeah, that is everything. I'm hoping the next video I share is going to be a lot shorter with a lot less things. It's just, these are all the things that I could find in my room that I knew were within the last 4 to 5 months that I have brought them into my life, so I'm not 100% sure on everything. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, if you think this is kind of an interesting video idea or if it's a little bit long-winded. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Bye!